So many people will go through life serving others, giving a testimony of godliness to the rest. And sometimes they die without even looking, without seeing the harvest until later. Eventually somebody will say, my mom was a good person. My dad was a good person. My uncle, my aunt, such and such, my friend, he taught me many things. There you go. Everything has a spiritual purpose. The thing is, when you go through circumstances in your life, you cannot make the mistake of looking at these circumstances from your own perspective. You have to see it from God's perspective. What is what the Lord wants for you and the rest to see in the midst of that experience? Not like Philip. He was just looking at the situation from the human angle, but from the spiritual angle. That's what you should do. And you have to remember that. However, there is another disciple there, Andrew, and he had a different approach to the situation. In fact, he says, there is a boy here with some fish and bread. But the question is, if he did that because he had faith that the Lord Jesus will do something about it, or he was just creating a situation like, can you really do something about this, Lord? A provocation, instigation. What do you think was Andrew's purpose? It's hard to tell. I like the idea to think that it was pure faith in Andrew. But there is another possibility here, and there is nothing wrong with that too, because I think that it's interesting that the Lord will take that provocation as well. Sometimes I think about my children, little ones, provoking me, instigating things like, Dad, can you really take us to the park? Dad, are you really able to buy us ice cream this weekend? That type of question is like testing me. I think it's kind of cute. Well, it's possible that Andrew did it that way. Regardless, I think it's wonderful that we know the outcome, because the Lord Jesus knew what he was doing. He knew that he will multiply the bread and the fish.